Hi there, my name is Caroline and welcome to Caroline's Handmaids. Thank you for coming back again to watch another episode of Friday Sews. This is Friday Sews for May 26, 2023. As many of you know, Friday Sews was started by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room to bring us all sewists together to talk about a little bit of what we sewed during the week, a little bit of our plans for the future, and a little bit about life. So I didn't have a video last week because I didn't have much content, and I was way too busy. So I thought I'd come down here real quick to my sewing room and make a little video. Thought I'd talk about what I wore in the last 2 weeks of May for MeMade May. So I think I ended up wearing mostly Love Notions patterns / dresses. So so the first dress I wore, this was in the 3rd week of May, I wore the Love Notions Rhapsody dress, and I love that pattern. I love it has a dress and it has tops and many options. I'll put pictures up here. And I made this dress also a while ago, about 4 years ago. Again, when I was going through cancer, I made that dress and I still have it. I love it. The fabric was gifted to me from Minerva Fabrics, and I loved the fabric. It was a very soft, silky, some kind of polyester, but it was nice. It was really nice and soft. It sewed well. But anyway, I'll put up a picture of the Love Notions Rhapsody dress that I wore the first Tuesday, the 3rd week of May. So that I go to work Tuesdays and Thursdays, to the office on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So on Thursday, let me look at my notes, I wore my second Sonata dress that I also made about 4 years ago. And this was made out of a quilting cotton from Hobby Lobby. It was a good dress. I love that dress. It's just everything to me, that dress. It fits well, it sews well. Most of the dresses I've been wearing recently have been made at least 4 years ago, 3 years ago. So all my dresses seem to last. I wear it to work, I wear them to church, and they just last. I'm going to put up a picture of my second Love Notion Sonata dress that I wore to work. Now this past week, unfortunately, I couldn't get pictures. No one was available to take pictures, and I didn't feel like putting up a tripod early in the morning as I went to work. So I'll put up old pictures of the dresses I wore. So this past Tuesday, I wore the Love Notions Willow Wrap dress. That dress, I made it for the first time. If I'm not mistaken, I made it earlier this year, I think around January of this year. It was made out of a double brush poly from Joanne Fabrics. It was a lovely fit. With Love Notions, I don't do much grading at all. Usually I grade from my bust to the waist one size. Maybe I did grade actually, but their patterns, Love Notions pattern, fit me so well to the T, and they sew up well. Their instructions are great. I just love everything about Love Notions patterns. So I wore the Willow Wrap dress on Tuesday, and this past Thursday, another pattern company that I love is the Cashmere Turner dress. I couldn't take pictures this week, so I'll post an old picture. The Cashmere Turner dress that I wore this Thursday, I also made this during my chemo treatments. about 3 years ago. All these dresses lasted such a long time. I mean, you know, for MeMade dresses, they've lasted. And that dress, the fabric was from the fabric was from Joanne Fabrics, another double brush poly. I really love sewing up double brush poly fabrics. I feel they're so soft and they feel good against the body. They sew up well. Another pattern company is the Cashmere Patterns. Those patterns, especially the dresses and the tops, fit me really well. So that's what I wore these past 2 weeks. And if you want to watch the first 2 weeks, I can link the video down. But so that's what I wore for MeMade May. What have I been sewing? I'm gonna be really honest. I was trying to sew up. I really needed the Miriam trousers. I cut the Miriam trousers from Cashmere Pattern maybe about 3 or 4 months ago. I loved the pattern. I sewed it up. I loved every step. It has a lot of steps, but everything is broken down into itty bitty steps, so you kind of don't, you know, you're not confused, you don't miss a beat. Anyway, I cut this up 4 months ago. I sewed it up, got the here, I have it right here. Let me show you. I even got my first welt pockets here done. Let me show you. Here you go. Not sure if I'm showing this correctly, but yeah, here's the welt pocket. Got it done here. It also has an expandable waist here, and I even got the zipper and fly all put in. I got the front pockets done. Then I noticed something. I was like, wait a second, it's two. There's something way off. I think I lost, maybe I did, I don't know, but don't laugh. I made it 3 sizes too big. I think I lost some inches because I'm on a certain medication, without going into details. And it's supposed to, you know, bring down some inches or weight. I don't know. But anyway, it's 3 sizes too big. It's just humongous, at least on me. And so then I thought, okay, maybe I can take it in somewhere in the crotch, because even the thighs were too big. Take it on the sides, but then it loses proportions, and it's going to start looking weird. So guess what I did? I stopped this, put it to rest, cut it out again with this fabric. I actually like this fabric better. This one was got in Fabric Mart Fabrics, this fabric. And I cut it out again, 3 sizes smaller. I went with finished garment measurements instead of the body measurements. I found out that I've learned through my sewing that I should go with finished garment measurements most of the time, because it seems to work better for me. So that kind of put a halt to that project. So I'm going to try and sew it up again. And also I've been working on the Cashmere Collaborators pattern. I only get a little time during the day after work, so I'm almost done, and it's due to them on the 29th, so I can show you what I made after that, after I get their permission, and if they like what I've done. Anyway, so that's the sewing I've been doing. My daughter and I made a trip to Fabric Mart Fabrics in Pennsylvania. It's a 2-hour trip, literally from my doorstep to their doorstep. It takes 1 hour and 59 minutes. So we always so I used to make this trip, by myself. I just liked being alone. And, my daughter had just started sewing about 4 or 5 years ago, but she was in high school and did it a little bit. But then I took her maybe 4 months ago, and she loved the trip, and I loved being with her, and just a lot of talking, music playing. We stopped at places to eat, and so this time again, we both went. I told her, do you want to come with me? And she said, why, mommy, do you need some alone time? My daughter and I just love being with each other. We seriously do. From the time she wakes up, she goes to bed, we're always together, doing something, either cooking, talking, sewing, we're always together. So we had a beautiful time together. So when you walk into Fabric Mart Fabrics on their main level, usually all their fabrics that are on sale are usually $3.99. Well, guess what? When we walked in there, it was all discounted to $1.99. Even better. Oh my goodness, we got so much of fabric. I think between the two of us, I don't know. I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, but I think we have well over 200 yards. I think. But I'm going to do another video, fabric haul video, tomorrow. But that's what we did during the week. We didn't do, other than going to work and going to I took an extra day off to make the Fabric Mart fabric trip. So that was how my week went, and a little bit about life. Tomorrow I'll post a fabric haul, but I thought I'd share with you before I go a little verse from the Bible. It's found in Matthew chapter 5, and it's verse 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Thank you all for watching my video. Thank you all for coming back. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And do follow me on Instagram at Caroline_handmaids. Thank you all, and come back again. Have a blessed, long Memorial Day weekend. Bye-bye now.